Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Standard. New Standard, and we're playing the deck that took Nicole, my fiance, to a top 16 finish with her squad, Becky Adelman and Daniel... don't know his last name. Insane Storm player, though. And they came in top 16 SCG Philly last weekend. Nicole played this deck, Jeskai Fires, and honestly, I was pretty impressed by it. I would have played it in the Standard Classic myself, but Nicole was playing my cards, which is very rude of her, honestly, to be in day 2 of a tournament and not let me play my Classic. But what is the deck? Deck's based around Fires of Invention. 4-mana enchantment, really, really good card. All your spells are free, as long as you have enough lands to cast them. However, drawback is you can only play 2 spells a turn. So, very, very powerful card. Our goal is to pack our deck full of enough big effects that we're slamming 2 home runs every turn, while also staying alive. Because the more big effects you have, the less removal you have to stay alive, and it's a tough balance. And the card that really brings it all together is Fae of Wishes. So, granted, it's a 4-mana sorcery. You just get a non-creature card from your sideboard. Simple as that. And this allows us to play quite the assortment of cards in our sideboard, and because there is no color restrictions on Fires of Invention, all it says is you must have as many lands as a converted mana cost, we can get anything, which we'll see in a little bit. So, we're built around sort of a Jeskai control shell, for Narset, for Teferi, pretty easy place to start. Narset helps find fires. We also have a Shimmer of Possibility to help find fires as well. As well as Drawn from Dreams, and then both those cards are obviously good with fires already in play to go find a boom to play. We get some Master Rubble here in Deafening Clarion and Time Wipe. Keep that board clear. Ideal scenario is you play fires and you sweep the board immediately, and then you play a Wrath and then play a Planeswalker immediately. So that's huge. We get an Ugin on the top, but the real card in this deck is Sarkhan. Sarkhan the Masterless is the deck, because we need to kill our opponent in a Golos format where 4 zombies come into play every single turn. You got to kill your opponent. You can't really mess around too much. And Sarkhan kills really quick. It flies over zombies, turns all your random planeswalkers into threats. Sarkhan is the bomb. Just the bomb. We have 3 main and 1 on our board to wish for when necessary. Other kill spells, 2 Bonecrusher Giants, really, really good card. The good thing about Giant is it's a 4/3, so it can block Questing Beast, which is huge. Also attack Planeswalkers in your non-creature matchups. Then we have 1 Justice Strike, also good against Questing Beast, things like that. Now, mana base contains, Scrylands, 4 Interplanar Beacon, the usual stuff. The big thing here, also Castle Vantress to scry. You want to use your mana while you're casting spells for free. But the big thing here is the sideboard. So we're going to look at that via this screen, so it's easier to see. So, we have a few cards in our sideboard that are actually sideboard cards. We have 2 Devout Decrees against like Rakdos aggro, Mono Red aggro, Mono Black aggro, etc. And the second Justice Strike comes in against green aggro, things like that. We also have 2 Ashiok Dream Render for the Golos matchup. It's also a Planeswalker, so you can animate it with Sarkhan. And the goal here is literally just turn off Golos, turn off Circuitous Route. That's really all it does. That's all it needs to do. And then we went deep. Rubble Reading. Nicole and I had to find these on Saturday morning. Stone Rain Scry 2 for 4 mana. Not the most powerful effect, but there aren't many ways to get Field of the Dead off the battlefield. And our plan against Golos decks is to... Wait, I missed the one card I'm about to talk about. Awkward. Our plan against Golos deck is to Unmoored Ego their fields, but if they already have one in play, we want to kill it. And I'd also a little tempo play. We got to cut a card now. That's awkward. Let's cut an Ashiok. And so we can kill a field. It's already in play. If we Unmoored Ego the fields they have otherwise, we're in really good shape to win the game. So we have 1/1 Ego. Then we have our tutor targets. You want to keep your wish board kind of small. You can easily put in a bunch of cute cards that are good in certain scenarios, but not worth your time most of the time. And, Nicole played like a Tameo, wasn't very good. A Command the Dread Horde. just have your core cards and go from there. So we have our uncastables are Kaya's Wrath, End of the God Eternals, Nicol Bolas, and Casualties of War. All just slam dunk home runs. Wrath their board. Kill their questing beast, make a 4/4. Best possible card to wish for in any sort of grindy game. And then the best card to wish for on turn 6 because it just kills everything, which is awesome. So those are our home runs. We also have the 4th Sarkhan, as well as, Elderspell, also uncastable, also super high impact card. We also have the 4th Sarkhan, a Chandra, and then a Mass Manipulation. Now this one you can't cast this for free, but you still have lands in play, and you can still tap them and cast your spells. So in a mid to late game, you want to swing the game, this is the card that does it. So that's the deck. Deck is super fun, super powerful, and honestly, it's just a blast to play. It is just so much fun to play. So let's jump in and play some ranked. I've played very little ranked in the last few months. With rotation looming, I played mostly modern, so we're like back in the doldrums of gold or something. And let's get ourselves up there. You sideboard, again, about half your sideboard is actual sideboard cards, and then half your sideboard is wish targets. Why time wipe instead of a giant? Bouncing a fairy is very important, or bouncing a giant back to your hand is pretty good. And the giant is good, but you don't really need a 7/7 randomly later on. So, Fires does not make blue free. No. Ugh. I mean, we find any blue source, his hand's pretty good. We have a Scry land, and then a Shimmer to find a land. No removal, though. We're gonna mulligan. Yeah, I don't like counter spells in the mirror. We're gonna mulligan. This hand just kind of sucks. It's just too risky, and that's not much better. I think we have to keep on 6 though. We're gonna ship that time wipe. And we have multiple things to cast at least, but we're gonna need a little help. Witching Well. Okay. Alright, that is not a land. Need lands. Need lands. Vantress Gargoyle. We drew a land. That's good. Vantress Gargoyle is pretty big, though. No, you do not want to sideboard a Fires. If you have to wish for a Fires, it's way too slow. We have plenty of ways to dig for it. Just put all 4 in your main deck and draw them naturally. Alright, so we're going to passage here and say go. Okay. Dawn of Hope is just too weak. Magic has gone far beyond cards like Dawn of Hope. There's just too much power creep, too many powerful cards. Alright, so we're going to fetch, I guess, a white land here for a possible future time wipe. We already have 5 cards in the bin, so this thing can attack if they can mill 1 card next turn. That sucks. But we're still playing Narset, so mill some cards.
There are so many thoughts on this.
Oh my god. Alright, we gotta go for Shimmer. So you need to find a land, probably. So they can mill us for 1 card. They can attack my Narset, which they can.
This was overwhelming.
Alright, so certainly awkward. Definitely land over everything. I mean, we're like, can a time wipe? They have black too? That's bad. Means they probably have the counterspell. That's not good for us. Alright, well, let's try and draw it out. Oh, look, we didn't say please. I mean, we do have the card Teferi Time Raveler in our deck, so I'm not, like, super worried, but... yeah. I mean, I guess. Pretty awkward game there. Obviously, we missed a land drop. We missed land drop? We didn't. Felt like we stumbled, though. Alright, so... sort of blue-black... like, it's funny because, like, the mill doesn't even seem to matter. It's more just, like, turning on the Drown the Lock or whatever. Deafening Clarion seems really bad. We're going to bring in a Justice Strike. I guess there's not much else to bring in, honestly. We could just, like, bring in the Sarkhan, because the Clarions are really bad. Just, like, bring in the Chandra, too. And then... maybe we just have to leave in one Clarion. Alright, that's kind of crappy, but sure. Blow up their lands. I mean, all of our spells are pretty cheap. That seems a little cheeky. Alright, that's much better. So, we're gonna keep... what are we gonna ship here? The mountain. I like that. Oh, there's our fires. Let's kick the tires and light the fires, Big Daddy. Shimmer. Probably looking for a land here. Passage plays for me. I want an untap land too without shocking, so... well, I guess I could have, like... Ashiok. I'm gonna have to take a Sacred Foundry. I'm just gonna play it safe. That also could, like, mill my basics somehow, or just whatever. That doesn't matter. Swamp? Thought erasure. Sure. It's pretty annoying, obviously. Overwhelmed Apprentice. So they probably have Drown the Lock too. Top. Alright. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, these like counterspell decks are just really good against the Fires decks. Just like all of our cards cost 5 and their sorcery speed. Yeah, just like can't do anything. Aether Gust. Alright. Hilarious. Put the card on top and then mill it. Great. Interplanar Beacon. That sucks. Cause I boarded in the Chandra. Because I wanted to cut the Clarions for cards. It's pretty frustrating. Alright, so basically I have no good card to wish for. Awesome. Fantastic. Just great. I mean, it's not Rubble Reading, so I guess it's mass manipulation. I think there's a really good deck with Drown the Lock. We played against a Drown the Lock control deck earlier. Like, well, Lost Thoughts is unplayable, but like the Drown the Lock, counter spells, removal spells, and then that draw 4 instant combination is all really good. Yeah, that card. Like, that card's just messed up. Like, just 4 mana, draw 4 instant. Come on. We just, like, have no plays. They didn't even attack us. I mean, they're going to Thought Erasure us, so I guess we'll just scry. Ah, they got us this time. Alright, let's castle it up. Narset's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we're in a pretty homogenized format right now, where it's just a million Golos decks and a million Fires decks, so playing cheap counterspells does seem pretty good. I should cast this. I guess I should wait till I have 2 cards in hand. Vantress Gargoyle, sure. And they have, like, literally nothing left. Gentlemen. Do they have another counterspell? Last card of counterspell? No. I guess if it's a removal spell, we're going to feel really dumb. Just block it with this. I mean, obviously stealing the gargoyle is pretty good too, so they just got nothing. Jeez. Alright. Let's steal things. Very annoying. I'll trade here. Sure. Might have been a misclick there. Alright. We might be at the point where upkeep's scrying, so we still have 5 mana left over. Yeah. Drowned Secrets. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts top 2 cards in the graveyard. Okay. Can't block? Oh, I have oh, that's right. I'm sorry. The Gargoyle is tied to the cards in their hand, not the cards in their graveyard.
Listen to them roar.
Just gonna block here. Teferi, Time Raveler, and Time Wipe. I mean, Wipe is basically irrelevant, but Time Raveler is very good, so... Like that, like that. Yeah, logically you would think that both clauses are tied to each player's graveyard, but it's just not like that, so it's just a little weird.
Might be a bad idea.
Sure.
They are coming.
Gentlemen. Suppose they can now attack my Teferi, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, their deck doesn't seem very good. There's definitely... I think that there's a very real Dimir deck. It's obviously not the deck our opponent's playing, but... God, Arena is so slow. It's been on for like 20 minutes. Alright, do I want to put the Chandra back in the board? Because wishing for it is so important. It does seem really important. I don't know what card I put main, though, because the Deafening Clarions are worthless. I should actually... Maybe I'll main deck the Mass Manipulation. The thing is, the Chandra... Man. Is Rubble Reading? No, that's just terrible. So would I rather have Chandra in the board or in my deck? It would require me to play a Deafening Clarion. It's basically worthless. I'll just got the Clarion. Yeah, but the thing is, the Wish is like... Ideally, we have a Fires in play against a Wish. Gargoyle can attack if I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard, and can block if they have 4 or more cards in their hand. Which is obviously very obtuse, but... Oh, there she is. Drowned Secrets. And nothing. Okay, well, I guess thanks for playing. Planeswalkers do not suffer opponents who fall behind. Sure. I think we're in pretty good shape here. I think we just Fires. They counter it, they counter it. And they could always Mystical Dispute my Teferi. Sure. So they would get negated either way. Alright, now we're going to play Teferi. They're going to, you know, you didn't say please or whatever, which is fine. Sure. Drowned Secrets. Okay, no land here and we're golden. Okay. Play Fires. And we're going to draw from Dreams. Try and find another land drop. And we're going to get Sarkhan. And I think Castle looks pretty nice. Vantress Gargoyle. We draw a land, we're going to wish for... Okay, yeah, that's the game. Wish for Casualties of War. Concession in 5. Where is it? 4. 3. 2. 1. Land. Enchantment. Creature. Artifact. Enchantment. Land. I literally restarted the client like a half an hour ago. It's just bad. And it sucks. And I know it sucks. But until they fix it, there's not much I can do about it. And I agree, it's frustrating, and I'm sorry. But until they decide to fix it, playing Arena is kind of a chore. You are the chosen one, Arena! You're supposed to run properly, not badly! It's a good thing we're not beta anymore, you know? When it's a beta, it's like, sure, it's a beta, no problem, not a big deal. But we're not in beta anymore. And, yeah. Pick up the pace. Alright, 1-0, Jeskai Fires. That's good, I thought we were going to lose that one. I was pretty sad about it. Oh, we got a pack. We got a pack! Who wants to open a pack? Who wants to open a pack? Alright, folks. Stream is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com, #1 source for all your game shopping needs. Go buy your Throne of Eldraine cards. Go buy your card games and your board games. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. CoolStuffInc.com. I also do a video on Monday, an article on Friday. Monday's video this week was all about Emery, Jeskai Ascendancy, and Modern. Is it broken? Go find out. CoolStuffInc.com. What is Zibby's favorite Magic card? I have no idea. Why don't you ask him? We need a sleeping Zibby emote. Ooh, what's that? Is that Questing Beast? No. Wicked Wolf. Alright. A little wolfy action. A little wolfy action. Favorite card? Sleep. Gonna make a sleeping Zibby emote. That's definitely on the agenda. All right. Part of why I haven't played much Arena in the last 2 months is how slow it's gone. I mean, realistically, like, pre-Throne of Eldraine, there was no reason to play Standard, so I just didn't play Arena for like a month. But the lag has also been a pretty big deterrent as well. Hey folks, just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis, how's it going? If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video and follow the channel and comment. But be nice, YouTube folks. And while we're waiting for our opponent, I'm going to remind everyone to follow me on Twitter. @JimDavisMTG. Give me a follow. Zibby! There he is. He's the best. What a Zibby. Alright. Easy keep. Love it. Swamp Footlight Fiend. Yeah, we'll keep that one. Look, Zibby's not Burnsy. Zibby's just different than Burnsy, alright? While he's a little less exciting to watch on stream, he's much better for me, because when I sit down to write an article, he just hangs out with me and like goes to sleep in my lap and relaxes. Burnsy would just run around like a crazy man. Ah, what's over here? Ah, what's over there? Ah! So, Zibby's great. And Zibby was actually very active at the start of the stream. Zibby was actually trying to escape. He was climbing up the water bottle trying to get out. It was hilarious. Alright, so we actually can't cast this yet. I was not really paying attention when I kept that. It's okay though. It'll be good eventually.
I didn't finish my sandwich.
Mono black aggro. Bingo. Do I wait? Or do I, Or just pop off here? I kind of want Teferi. Just like, we can go Fires plus Clarion next turn. Yeah. I'm gonna get Teferi. We could Giant too, but Giant encourages them to play a removal spell, not a creature, so I'm pretty happy with gain 2 life, kill a token, draw a card for 3 mana. And again, ideally they commit more to the board. So they may or may not, but
We will meet again.
Plussing doesn't get anywhere. Plussing turns Teferi into 3 mana, gain 5 life. That's not good. 3 mana, gain 1 life, kill a token, draw a card is very good. So, yeah, so draw a lot of lands, but I guess we're gonna play Hallowed Fountain. Like, we don't need Teferi this game, you know? Any thoughts on the adventure deck that won Philly playing Questing Beast main and March from a sideboard? Aaron Barrick won, right? She's a master. I think that deck's pretty bad. I think that her build is much better than the build that I played at Band of Legends for sure. March was terrible. Drasani was terrible. Questing Beast seems very good. But yeah, I don't think the deck's great right now. I don't really know, though. This game feels pretty over. Dig through time. Like, it might cycle around to being good because I think it's bad against it's bad against this deck and it's bad against Golos. It's probably good against the decks people want to play against those decks though. So, all right, Ugin's pretty good. They have an Order of Midnight. Guess you want to wish. Wish I was a little bit taller, y'all. Wish I was a baller. Yeah, it's fine. We're at 16. Guess we can Shimmer. All these cards are really good. I think I just want Sarkhan though. Blacklace Paragon. I think this card's pretty bad. This card's only good if you're, like, trying to maximize every possible knight to make your Smitten Swordmasters good. Do I miss being able to play 4-color command? I mean, no more than any other deck. So they have 1 card and double Castle Lochthwain. Alright, let's set our upkeep stop. Try again. What deck do I miss playing the most? I miss when Goblins is good in Legacy. Those are the, like, after people thought it was good, but when it was still good. And I also miss Blue Eye Control post Sphinx's Rev, like the Dig Through Time deck that only I could win with. That was great. Come on, Arena, you can do it. I don't want this. I don't think I want this. Hello. Gentlemen, behold! Astral Slide was a really cool card. I actually built an Astral Slide deck in Modern, but I haven't actually played it yet. That's going to be a new show as well. We're going to call it Freshly Brewed. Where every week I just, like, brew up a deck and try it out and see how it goes. All right, not a bad exchange for us here. I don't know why they didn't draw with Castle Lochthwain and then kill that in our turn, but... What are we wishing for here that's even good? Like... I'm just gonna cast Ugin. Yeah, this doesn't like... The power level of the mono black cards is like just not coming close to what the this deck can do. The problem, same problem with Golos too, where like the mono black aggro deck has to really blitz you to get you. We got some sideboard cards for it too, so feeling pretty good. He's dead, Jim. That'd be a good sound clip for the soundboard. Good idea. I swear I'm gonna start working on that soon. All right. We're bringing in Justice Strike and Devout Decree and Devout Decree. And we're going to cut some of the stinkers, some of the slower cards. Shimmer of Possibility helps to find a Wrath. Clarion win, no Clarion 50-50. Yeah, that's fair. We're going to cut we're just going to cut the 2 Drawn from Dreams, I think. And then we'll cut like a Narset, maybe. Could cut Ugin. Let's cut Ugin. Yes, the Mog Mondays video is already up on YouTube. Every Monday, Mog Mondays, I play Goblins. And that video will go up on YouTube. The stream will happen during the day. The video will go up that night. Don't need Justice Strike? I mean, I think I want that card. Just want anything that kills something early. All I have to do is stay alive. My cards are much better. So, the Goblins Mog Mondays will be all different formats. Yesterday we did Grumgully combo in Modern. No spoilers. Go watch it on YouTube. And then we'll do Legacy. We'll do Standard Goblins. We'll do maybe some Pauper, maybe. I can even see doing some Commander Goblins, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We got to keep it fresh, so. Do I play Commander? No. But got to keep Mog Mondays fresh, right? You all wanted to see me play Goblins every Monday. I got to do something to keep it fresh, you know? This hand is dope. Alright, so we're going to fetch a white land because we need to cast Clarion and Devout Decree, so... Brawl Goblins, that's cool too. Yeah, I might play some other kinds of Goblin decks, not just like my usual Ringleader decks too. We'll see. We'll see. It's Mog Mondays. Yesterday was episode 1, so we're going to keep, let's keep it going, you know? Well, G-Dog, I appreciate that, but just want to mix it up a little bit, you know? Alright, Fae of Wishes. Alright, we're not going to cast Devout Decree. We're going to Deafening Clarion next turn, so they can't even duress us because we have 2 of them, so... that's land number 5? I don't really need that. I could see a pump here. No? I mean, please, play more things. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. That one gets around Devout Decree. I mean, and Clarion. We could Teferi bounce it. That's not great, though. This is actually a little bit of a crunch here. All right. But now if this thing gets bigger, I can't Clarion. I have to Clarion. That sucks. Alright. So we're taking 5 next turn. Yeah, I don't think I want the community service thing to be commander. That's just not. That's way too far off the edge. Vintage goblins? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know, whatever. More stuff? Jeez. Alright. I mean, you can Teferi, bounce, spawn, gain some life, and then just Clarion Decree next turn. That plays. Pauper, Kamigawa, Tiny... Block, Tiny Leaders, Goblins. Yes. Some Goblins and Canadian Highlander. Oh, that's a good draw. These Interplanar Beacons are going to be essential in getting us back in this game, hopefully. Correct. We do need a second white. It's easy to see the beacons and think you have the colors. We actually don't. So we can always Fae and Clarion too, though. Or Fae and Decree if we have to. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna confess right now. I must confess. I don't even know what Canadian Highlander is.
P-O-G-G-G-G-G-G.
Don't let me resub 2 months. That's month number 2, the important month. Welcome back, my friend. All I know is it's the format that I use when I'm making fun of weird formats. All right. So now if we, oh boy, if we Clarion, they draw 3 and take 3. That's still pretty good though, because like now I think we're ahead tempo wise. We could like Clarion and Shimmer. What's Shimmer first, I guess? Not like that, though. Another Devout Decree? That sucks. We're Narset. Alright. Whatever. Draw cards. See if I care. See if I care, opponent. Thanks, don't let me. Appreciate it. So now they have a bunch of cards. They only have five. They have 4 lands, so we can like decree. We can double spell. It's all right. Oh, here we go. Canadian Highlander is a 1 vs. 1 100-card singleton format that uses every card legal in Vintage. Instead of a ban list, uses a point list with a max of 10 points to your deck. Okay, I've heard of that before. It's a cute idea, but it's very complicated. Carning says, "Hey Jim, building my first ever cube. Any suggestions or lists? Google search Jim Davis Cube Compendium. I wrote a 6-part article series by cube design. It's a little outdated, but alright. Knight of the Ebon Legion and nothing. It's pretty bold. I mean, we can Fires here and then play something else, but this Fires is fine, honestly. It's like Fires and Narset. Do I have a Goblins cube? No. No problem, Carning. Enjoy it. I've written cube articles as well. Just Google Jim Davis cube. A lot of things will come up. A lot. I miss cubing. I hope once we get our new house and I can host cube drafts, I'll be able to cube more.
I have practiced against many foes along
Come on, Arena. Bad tap, jeez. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. Murderous Rider, sure.
open mind.
Alright, now I've cast multiple spells. Sarkhan seems pretty good. It's not a bad tap, I'm just being stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sarkhan's great. Interplanar Beacon is so good. Like, gaining 2 life a turn is just unreal. It's awesome. Yeah, it's tough, Drill. It's tough to organize your friends, especially when you get older. Like, I'm 35 now. Getting 7 of my friends together to cube is like moving heaven and earth, basically. You know, like, so it's tough. I've used my cube maybe 5 times in the last few years, unfortunately, but I went 6-3 in the Modern Classic playing Goblins. I played against Burn 4 times, lost to it once, lost to Valakut, and I lost to a Rakdos deck with main deck Plague Engineer. Alright, so we could Fae for a Wrath here, which I kind of like. Yeah, I think I like that. It's pretty safe. Bachelor parties, yeah. There needs to be some other reason usually to get everyone together. Unfortunately, ooh, God of the Eternals is great too. But what's just Wrath here? There it is. Yeah, so next turn we have like Wish for God Eternals. Yeah, this game's over. I think that's what I want. Probably. I don't even know. Whatever. It doesn't matters. There's probably a better play than this, honestly. Could have just like made a more get ahead play. We could have just like Devout Decreed and Sarkhan. It's like probably better, honestly, but it's funny. Unsilent Ninja says that it'd be hilarious if I commented on every move I made in a paper tournament like I do on stream. I have to kind of rein myself in a bit because I'm trained from streaming so much to like over expressively react to things like stuff like that, you know. So I tend to do that when I'm playing in paper, and that's not really good to do when you're playing in paper. So it's kind of funny. I have to rein that in a little bit, but all right, this game's over. It's definitely different. Being a tournament Magic player, which I was, which I've been for a decade and a half, and being a streamer is definitely a little different, for sure. Counterpoint: just overreact to everything. That's like one of the poker strategies you can take. You know, your goal is to be like blank and unreadable, but you can also try and be erratic and just say and do really weird things all the time so no one can get a read on you. Interplanar Bacon, best bacon. I love bacon. Legion's End, that's funny. So, this is already in exile, so it's not going to go anywhere. We're just bounce it anyway, but we would not lose our Fae in the Adventure Zone. Yeah, I can't do that though. Like for example, Gerard Fabiano is very good at just kind of like talking and just saying things, and like he'll like line up your blocks for you, and like they're usually right, but you don't want to believe that they're right because he's doing it for you, and it just like I find him difficult to play against because he just does so much erratic things. I don't lock into that well. It kind of distracts me. All right, I mean this game is over. Yeah, whatever. Victory 2-0. Mental warfare is usually a waste of time though for most players. Most players would be better served just like trying to get better at Magic. Oh god, it exploded. We got a mythic, but it's gems. What is the black box that shows up for 2 or 3 frames? I have no idea. Just Arena being slow and clunky, honestly. Remember folks, stream is brought to you by bcwsupplies.com. Philadelphia last weekend, I played 18 rounds over 2 tournaments. Same sleeves the whole time. Not a ding on them. Awesome sleeves. The Elite 2 deck guards. Shuffle like a dream. Check them out. I prefer the matte front mulberry colored sleeves. They also come in gloss though. Check those out. And go to bcwsupplies.com. Use promo code JIM10. Get a discount. And if your local store don't carry them, ask for them. bcwsupplies.com. It's pretty good keep. Yeah, deck boxes are super nice too. Their binders are really nice. I have 3 of their large 12-pocket zipper folio binders that have been to every tournament with me in the last like 4 years. Like traveled through thick and thin, airports, airport security because they always flag my bag. They take it out, they look through it. I would say probably over 24 TSA people have admired my BCW zipper folio binders. Ooh, what are these? Oh, I used to play this game. It's funny. Oh god, is this Hoagland's deck? Alright. Shimmer. Yes, it's very common. If you have Magic cards in your, I can't cast this yet. I'm just gonna get a beacon, I think. Magic cards stacked up in a box or in a binder trigger the X-ray machine. Ooh, no third land. Hate to see it. That's very common. I mean, if we're scared of Oko, I almost wanted Teferi bounce the Arboreal Grazer. Is that weird? Because, like, if they have Oko, it's a haste creature, basically. Not a haste creature, but, like...
Let's slow this down. I've got it.
A TSA agent in DC said, this is Unsilent Ninja saying this, Hey, I played Magic a long time ago. I had 3 foil Black Lotuses and I sold them. Yeah, I mean, people's memory of Magic is often, it's a good, like, a good study on memory and people remembering the things they want to remember. Like my buddy Gavin, who actually helped me start playing in the very beginning. He gave me cards. He played on Revise and stuff. It's like, man, I used to have Devoted Bodyguards, like a $30 card. It was like the best possible card. I'm like, yeah, man, it's good. I don't know what it's called. It's like some old revised card, like Bodyguard something. All right, so they Royal Scioned. I guess we're scared of Questing Beast, but we can't really do anything about it, so whatever. Just Narset. Veteran Bodyguard, is that it? It's like a revised card. It's like a big brolic guy who's bald with a goatee. Yeah, it didn't seem very good to me. Fires, dope. That seems good too. Gruul Spellbreaker. Alright. Card's good. No point pumping it because whatever.
I have reached my limit.
The next turn is Fires Sarkhan.
I enjoy the proper application of knowledge.
They discarded a Skargan Hellkite.
That's more like it.
I mean, Fires Sarkhan seems pretty good. They could like blow us out maybe, but like I think we have Wish afterwards too. I think it's fine. Let's scry first. We could do better. This is the only deck I've seen Royal Scions actually look good in. Had a playset of unlimited duels go up in a house fire. Jeez. Yeah, it sucks.
Use it.
I can only imagine how many, like... Think about how many Imperial Seals have been thrown in the garbage. Like... Alright, this would... Sarkhan will live if I block. Yeah. Like the Portal cards. People buy Portal for their kids who are learning how to play. And most kids don't learn how to play, you know? So, like, they just get thrown in the garbage, whatever. Drawn from Dreams. Alright. Well, we're definitely killing, I guess the Royal Scions. I almost like bouncing Spellbreaker post-combat, too. Let's see. We also have a Wish here. Oh, wait. We can just do everything here. This is just a disaster for our opponent. This game is over. Concession in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
1. Timed it perfectly. Can I bounce Teferi? I could. You can animate Sarkhan, attack, and then bounce to Teferi can bounce itself, even though it has 0 loyalty because of Sarkhan, and you can replay it. It wasn't the right play, but it's still cool. Alright, so we're gonna want Devout Decrees, I guess, and the Justice Strike. We're gonna cut some of the slower things. Cut the Shimmers, I guess. That card's pretty slow. And cut like 1 Drawn from Dreams. Maybe Shimmer's better than Drawn from Dreams. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, I'll relog next game. It's not going to do much, but I'll do it. Sure. I know the lag is brutal. I know. We are 2-0 so far with Nicole's Jeskai deck. But I know. If you haven't followed the show with that follow button, of course, just like Adam did. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. If watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel also. And, yeah, Double Deafening Clarion. We're going to keep it get blown out. We can't mulligan this hand, but I can see us easily getting crushed this game. Yeah, we'll get another 30 minutes of lag-free gameplay. I don't think Once Upon a Time is good in this deck. Kind of a tempo deck. I don't want to cast that card. The Goose. Honk. Yes, for those who don't know, if Sarkhan makes a Planeswalker into a creature, it will not die for having zero loyalty. So in theory, if your opponent has 1 dragon in play, and you have a Sarkhan and it's a Teferi, and they're at 8 life, and the Teferi's on 3, you can plus Sarkhan, then minus your Teferi, bouncing their dragon, and it'll have 0 loyalty, it still lives, and you can attack. It's pretty sweet. Alright, yeah, I mean, turn 2 Oko on the play. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, the lag's been awful lately. It's been so bad. Again, I encourage you to tweet at Wizards politely and tell them they gotta fix this stuff. Alright.
Courage is the greatest virtue.
With the knowledge to direct.
Your heart can overcome.
Yes, because creatures don't need loyalty to live. They need power and toughness. So, alright. And we're gonna Clarion here. It's not great, but we're 2-0. Up a game. Yes, you can still use the ability. You going haste keys? Alright. Haste seems bad. Like, just walking into a future Clarion. Mm-hmm. Devout Decree. Alright, we're gonna kill this Royal Scions. And just suck it up for a turn.
Should we regroup?
Definitely.
Is Royal Scions a worse Dak Faden? It's different. Like, the fact that it, like, I think Royal Scions is good in a deck like this because it gets to pump up power and toughness, give trample, give first strike. Those are all relevant, very relevant things, you know? Yeah, it's a pretty big hit. They have a negate and we're dead, probably. Yeah, definitely. No? Alright. Should I just cast this? Yeah, I think I should. It's a blocker and we have time wipe, so.
Surely you must be famished.
I don't think going to 2 is okay. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, it's not good. So we're not thrilled about this, but fear the food token. Did I read Matt Sperling's article yesterday? No, I'm not. No. No, we can't wipe there. I mean, we just take 3 from the Oko. We gotta get get a better value off of it.
Oh dear.
Listen to them roar.
So we're gonna go to 1 here. I think that's fine, honestly. Oh no, not the mighty Arboreal Grazer. Oh man. Tilt. I want to attack some planeswalkers. Oh boy. Alright. Guess we got a time wipe. We could Clarion. That's true, actually. Oh, that's insane. Never mind. We're good. I think we're gonna... Yeah, Clarion, gain a bunch of life and kill Royal Scions.
Might demands power.
Oko is so stupid. Like, it's not even that it's too good. It's just stupid. Like, why is there a Planeswalker in play with 13 loyalty? You know, like, that's just not cool.
My thoughts were too frozen to win.
Alright, we're gonna say go. Like, I think Oko would be almost just as playable if it was a -1, not a +1. You know, like...
Come on. There is no peace in defeat.
Yeah, like, Elgafai should be a minus. Like, it's at 15 loyalty. 15 loyalty. Like... Oh, boy. Teferi... What can I wish for here? Now our Justice Strike is not in the board anymore. It's always something. Of course the Planeswalker quotes are cheesy. What else would they be? We can't cast Casualties, so... We're just going to bounce the dragon. Make him recast it and attack Teferi. Bouncing food, like, if we do that, then we're not drawing a card, which kind of sucks.
You are fouler than a fiend.
He has to attack for 7. Yeah, maybe I should just attack them, actually. If I can deal 15 to Oko, I can deal 15 to them. That was stupid. It's just like, it's so ingrained to attack the Planeswalker, but like, realistically, we're not going to kill Oko ever, probably, so... We can't mass manipulation yet. Ooh, that was a good draw. Okay. That's a card. Never committed now.
You're blind to your folly.
What are we getting? I don't know. Sarkhan. That's funny. You can get drawn from dreams. Should we just board out? I mean, we have 4 blue now. Actually, yeah. Let's get manipulation. Let's do it. I shouldn't have attacked Oko. What's up, Stukov? Good game with my friend. Yes, of course. Happy to meet you. Put a name to the face. General Stukov's been a name as I've seen for quite a while. Got to meet Stukov, play against him in round 1 of the Open. So yeah, I should have not been attacking Oko, but whatever. I would not be surprised if their second card in hand is another Oko, because that makes perfect sense. Which is kind of a little annoying, but... Bonecrusher Giant? think I'm about ready for another adventure. Yes, they could be a 2. I get it. Probably should have attacked them, but now things have changed a bit too. Hey Jim, a few months ago you joked about doing a dating advice stream. Recently broke up with my long-term partner. That sort of thing would be cathartic for me. I mean, if you want to ask questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Fire away. I was in a very long relationship when I was younger. Much longer than it should have been. So I think that honestly, you probably are better off. Based on no input at all, obviously. But I think that people far too often stay with the person they're with when they're 20, and they're not the same person they are at 26 than they are when they're 20, and neither is the person they're with, and that's just not healthy. I feel like people should not be allowed to get married until they're like 26 or 28, you know? Obviously that's not true for everyone, but I feel like it happens somewhat frequently. Love Guru. Alright, so Scion discarded an Oko. I was correct. Their card name was Oko.
Surely you see the humor here.
And now we take all their stuff and kill them. Cool. I'd like some food, please. Oh! You just drew that. They just drew it off the top. Crap. Alright. I mean, god damn. What's up?
This is Bull Roar.
What's Bull Roar? Nicole's here to say something very poignant.
That title says Nicole's deck, and I'm not invited.
No. I think we're going to attack with both. I guess Time Wipe Bouncing Giant's kind of cool if it comes to that. Because they got to make my thing an elk next turn or they die.
How are they gonna?
I just bounce the Fae, though. That's fine, too. Yeah,
Wait, because don't they just steal the Fae and don't you just die?
steal the Fae?
What? Oh, they can't steal the. Yeah, they can steal the Fae with Oko.
With what? What are they going to trade for?
Aren't they going to trade it for? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, for nothing.
What if they can steal it? What if they steal it and play another Oko, or make a food and then they can't do that. It starts at 4, right? I don't know.
Satire Sphere, if you say that you had an inconsequential fight and then it became the end, you probably weren't okay a month ago. You know, I think people tend in relationships to make it seem like, well, that was a sick draw.
Told you.
Oh dear.
We're still alive, but no, we're not.
Yeah.
This is all your fault. Everything was going fine until you showed up.
I told you.
Told me what?
I told you it was a bad idea.
What was a bad idea? What's them drawing Hellkite with no cards in hand? Bad. Whatever. What? We're breaking up. That's it. It's over.
Except this is not an inconsequential fight. You insulting my deck is not inconsequential. I love this deck.
We're 2-0.
Are we?
Yeah.
But you just lost.
Yeah, game. Lost the game. Yeah, it's obviously tough Satire Sphere for sure. It's always very complicated. What is going on here?
You're very complicated.
You know, it's complicated. Arena trying to function and play Magic. All right.
You put Mass Manipulation back?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, if they hadn't drawn Disdainful Stroke exactly the turn they drew it, it would have won the game with it.
Yeah, alright. It's fine, I guess.
Like, they had one card in hand. We knew it was Oko because they had an Oko on 15. And they looted and discarded Oko. And went one card in hand and said go. And we cast Manipulation, and they countered it.
When are we getting married?
About that. Hi, Zibby. How you doing, Zibby?
To be very tired, you to be alone.
Always tired. Yeah, we're gonna keep this place. I can afford a ring. Sure, he has a ring, but I'm gonna sell this thing. Look at all the stuff we opened. You see this? We opened up some collector packs before this foil goose honk, and then
Is chat invited to the wedding?
sure, 2 foil Karn things.
Monkey Terry with the sub.
Monkey Terry, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend.
Yes, we've been engaged now for
Too long.
too long, almost 2 years.
But like too long the other way, not the we gotta get married soon way. Let's see the rock. Ship the rock.
If you wanna see the rock, you can watch my match replay.
If you smell.
I was glad that my hands didn't look like creepy on.
Oh, they look creepy, alright.
They do look creepy. That's okay. You could see my ring while I was on camera on Sunday. Playing as an MPL. I actually did not know that Matt Nass was in the MPL.
He's not anymore because he lost to you.
Let's try this.
Stop. I knew that he was like really good, obviously. I don't really know exactly who's in the MPL, but
Who does?
I know. That's the thing. It's like, you know.
Alright, we get the fires here. How much to cast, though? I might actually not play fires this turn. We can, like, plus
Teferi on the
Justice Strike. No, I think we're actually going to just plus and say go. I was going to do that and play fires, but, like, we're not doing anything with fires. And we have multiple things you can play at instant speed.
Matt Nass is better at eating burritos. I'm very good at eating burritos. Tacos.
I believe her.
Burrito tacos.
Taco.
Aw, Sushi Dragon. Sushi Dragon's great.
Zeus Dragon's the bomb.
Yes, Matt was a very kind opponent. And I played okay. So I was happy. I had a little bit of a breakdown before camera because I was like, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, "You're the feature," and then there was like the Jace table, and that was like, "Oh my God, we're not just in the feature area, we're on camera."
Nicole's first camera match.
And then I was like, "There's no way they're gonna put me on camera." I go like I
actually lied to Nicole before the match. For the first time in our entire relationship, I was like, "Don't worry, you're not on camera." I didn't actually know.
No, but honest to God, I mean, I believed you, but not because I like wanted to believe you, like, and so I did. I thought because my Daniel was in Legacy and he's like Storm Master, so his matches didn't take his matches didn't take too long, and then I had Becky was Modern and she played Valakut, normally faster decks. So I'm like, oh, we're the standard seat. They're we standard takes so long. There's no way they're gonna put us on, So they'll probably start with another match and then move to our match if necessary. And they were just like, yeah, standard's on camera, go. And we're like, oh, all right. I mean, So I didn't even have to win. My teammates just won. So, what the heck.
Gentlemen, behold!
Your end has arrived.
Coder Chris Jim. Coder Chris wants to know how it feels to get featured because of who your fiance is. How does it feel?
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, Dan, JD, and I didn't spread our losses out too well, unfortunately. We went 6-3. So sick. Nicole lost to, Nicole's team lost to Jarvis U's team. And Jarvis's team, their final records, Jarvis was 6-7-3. Their legacy player was 8-8, and their modern player was 13-2-1 in the top 8 of a tournament, which is unreal.
Yep.
By the way, just unreal.
Just putting it out there.
All right, this is kind of annoying.
Beat down.
I think we're actually gonna. This is pretty funny. All right, so we're
Do
gonna.
you kill Oko?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna kill Oko, and then we're gonna bounce Sarkhan and then play it again.
Matter of time.
And we're going to, bounce Sarkhan. Draw Narset. Hello.
Narset's great. I almost would have Narset first.
I guess one's bonus turn.
I fight with a
See what I draw. Yeah, that's always fair.
I mean, it still probably would have been the same thing. Where you're
Stop saying you're better than me.
Ours is busted.
Past, present, and future.
Teferi can't bounce planeswalkers.
Broken. Sarkhan's great.
I probably should take Clarion. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, our opponent was dead.
Good story. Good story. A+ story. Alright, we are 3-0. And I'm going to restart the program because it's going so slow. What was that?
Can I get my own stream? It would be much better.
Sealy. That card's good. 3-0. Bet she's above gold. No, she's playing gold too. On my account though. Zibby! Entertain them. We gotta restart. Zibby.
Jim said I was a master because when I played that green-white adventure deck.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to match that deck. Zibby. Zibby. We gotta hire a new mascot.
Me?
Sure, get in the cage. Go eat some stuff and poop in the corner and
That's disgusting.
chew on things and be amusing. Think you can do that?
I think I can do the last thing without having to do all the other things.
It's all or nothing. All or nothing. I think Jeskai Fires with Planeswalkers is better than Cavaliers. Yeah, I think Cavaliers are way too bad without Fires in play. And your goal is to make your deck good without Fires and great with Fires.
Well, that escalated quickly. Just kidding.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying, Satire. I don't... So you want to tag me in and go make dinner? Because that's actually what I came in here for. I wanted to see if you wanted chicken stir fry or steak.
So I have a steak, I'm making it?
No.
Why? I'm better at making steak than you.
Yeah, I know, but... Steak cooking stream. Stir fry.
Yeah, I go for stir fry too.
Stir fry? Stir fry with steak?
Keep it a risky one. Keep it a risky one.
Jim makes good steak.
It's not actually a hamster, it's a fake Tribble toy. You bought it off StarTrek.com. Tribble toy.
They have
He's breathing.
Tribble ornaments. They're selling for like... it's literally a fuzzball on the end of like a ornament hook. And they're like $20 because they're like.
And you're gonna buy one probably.
Probably.
Yeah. How many bits for me to poop in the corner? 10,000.
That's only like.
Is defecating live on stream against the TOS?
It's only like $100. So for $100?
Poop anyway. I mean.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure that would be against Twitch TOS.
Is it like in writing? If I ever kept a no land hand and got on to win a game, yeah, sure, definitely. Like older formats, if you like mulligan to 5 or 4, like a burn deck or something.
I did that.
Yeah.
I mulliganed to 5 against Delver, kept no lands on the play, and won.
Against who?
Game 3. I don't know.
Wasn't it against Hannon?
No. No, I just crushed Shannon, like...
Oh,
cleanly.
damn.
No, that was just like...
It
was like round 3 or round 4 of like an open or something, and I kept... It was I think it was the first tournament with the Vancouver Mulligans with the Scries, and I kept a 5 card hand, scryed a Lavamancer to the bottom, and looked at my opponent and said, "Go." And he was like, "What?" And I said, "Go." And I won that game. My 5 card hand was very good. So.
No thought erasure. Is get 10 a trophy still a thing? Well, they kicked me off the team by getting their old teammate back, and they went like 0-3 this weekend. So, suck it.
They were 1-2 at one point when I talked to them.
Yeah, Wish Fairy is insane with Fires of Invention. As you can see, our opponent's playing Fires and Wish Fairy, and we're playing Fires and Wish Fairy. Am I salty? No, I'm not salty at all. Brandon was the person that their original teammate, and then I started playing with them because Brandon stopped playing, so I was very happy with my team. Obviously, me and Dan are very good friends. We played together a lot over the years, and then JD's also a good friend of mine too, so When was the last time I was in top 8 of a GP or higher? I have one GP top 8 from like a million years ago. I came in 9th once, also on Breakers. Only X2 duress, not to make it. I mean, I haven't played many GPs in the last like 6 or 7 years. Mostly only play Star City events, and then now I'm mostly focusing on streaming and online stuff. All right, so like
That almost makes me want a Teferi here.
that was the plan. That was the plan all along, so I didn't play it last turn. How do you feel about Golos in this deck? Why?
Can't use its ability.
But yeah, so my tournament magic for the last 5-6 years has mostly been Star City events. I've done pretty well. Look behind you. Other way.
Zibby!
Not Zibby. Alright, we take Sarkhan, but now you get to just like Fae for something? What are we Faeing for, though?
What are these presents? I'm gonna go now. I'll see everybody later. I'm gonna make a chicken stir fry. Chicken stir fry for dinner.
You're all invited.
You're all invited. 1, 2, 3.
Only have 5 months. What?
I'm counting how many people are in chat that are coming to dinner.
Probably more than you can handle.
I don't think so. I think the amount of people that would be able to make it here in time for dinner, I think we'd be all right.
That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. Very fair. Do Bolas or Sarkhan here? You want to play a longer game or a shorter game? I think it's Bolas. It's definitely not Unmoored Ego. That's for sure. The Bolas daddy is here. Dinner sounds nice. Thanks for following everyone. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow everyone. That's my fiance Nicole. I am Jim Davis. Welcome. Casualties of War. I mean, I don't think we gotta stop that. Like, even if we, like, I don't think Unmoored Egoing the Fae out of their hand is reasonable. So, like, this kind of blows, but I don't think we really could have done anything about that. I mean, we could have, like, we couldn't Stone Rain. I guess we could have actually Stone Rained them. Like, literally gotten the card Stone Rain. But
I have other schemes to attend to.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I screwed up. I could have used Bolas to bounce the Fires with Teferi. That's true. Good play. Good play. Didn't think of it. Too busy talking. Okay.
I've got time.
I think now I wish for Sarkhan, probably. Not really in great shape now they have a Fires and we don't, obviously. And Chandra's like not really amazing. I guess we could actually manipulation and steal their Fires. It's not actually that bad. Fine. You have no reason to apologize, my friend. If you never subbed again, I'd still be very happy to have you here. Oh, never mind. It's not confiscate. Can't steal Fires. I'm lying. Making things up. You can steal Fires with Agent of Treachery. Faz, what's up, my friend? Welcome. You're a new viewer. How you doing? Yeah, we're in big trouble. I screwed up. I punted. I should have. If I bounced the Fires, we won the game easily. I bounced the Fires, then we cast our Casualties of War first, and we win the game easily. So we just straight punted this game. Very unforgiving format. I feel like we've made a few mistakes today, and every single one has been a game-losing mistake. You can't wish for agent. It's only non-creatures.
You know who I am, and no one is telling me
Chandra's
what to
kind of whatever, I guess.
We will meet again.
do. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, not Thought Erasure too. Yeah, so we just straight punted this game. Just threw it in the garbage. Hooday, resub.
I'm out of the Elimination Pick'em League. Thanks, Bengals.
Oh, that was a really good draw, obviously. I mean, we want to Casualties of War as soon as possible, but so I could Fires and just cast a Fae, and then bounce it end step. That's not what I want to do, actually. Kill a land too. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we'll do that. So we're gonna go Fires. Oh my god! It tapped all of my blue. Why would it tap all of my blue lands when I clearly have red and white lands in my hand? Okay, not doing that, I guess. That was obviously the plan, like I said it was, but now we can't do that. Guess we're doing this now. Now if I minus it, they just get to kill my Sarkhan for free with Chandra. So we're gonna plus, I guess.
To the skies.
I guess I could have still played it and then just bounced it on my turn, but I just tilted off. Also, it's vulnerable to kill spells and stuff too, so like they didn't upkeep Scry. Really?
I have lost.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Another wish? Oh my god. They drawn 3 wishes with Fires in play? We're currently 2-0. 3-0 or 2-0? I think we're 3-0. Ugin. Alright, let's just go to the next game. We punted this game. Just shucked it. I could have maybe drawn a wish, but whatever. I'm tilted because of the auto tap thing. Sideboarding. I mean, we don't want Deafening Clarion. I guess we're just gonna like. Maybe we actually want Rubble Reading against them on the play. We could Stone Rain them off playing Fires. It's not good, but I just want Devout Decree maybe too. I mean, obviously the Clarions are worthless, so something like this maybe. Time Wipe might be okay. It's probably not. I guess the Strike is bad too. Alright, Chandra, you're in too. It's my fault on the auto. It's always your fault if the auto tapper screws you, because you can. It takes literally like a tenth of a second to check. You just mouse over the spell and it shows you what land it's gonna tap. I just didn't look. You know. It's always your fault when it gets you. God damn it! But it still feels bad. I think turning Auto Tapper off is ridiculous. Auto Tapper is the best thing to happen to Magic in like a decade. Dismal Backwater. Yeah, totally a quality of life thing. Thought Erasure. Go nuts. Counterspell my thing.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
I'm just gonna draw a card. We could try and save it till they play Fires, but they'll probably just kill it. I'm just gonna draw a card.
I have a plan.
Gentlemen. Behold. Okay. Yeah, maybe they just didn't Thought Erasure. They just wanted to wait one turn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Grixis Fires is like better in the mirror, but worse against more aggressive decks.
No, I am not making this up as
Whatever.
I go.
We'll let them know we gotta tap land. We'll try and save it to life. I mean, they ain't stopping Sarkhan, so. Fires and what? If they have a wish, we're just dead. Sure, that's great. Card sucks anyway. Gentlemen, behold. Yeah, Spitch is the first person who can cast Fires and wish for the Casualties of War. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, having Fires in play means you win. And the problem is they have Thought Erasure and we don't. So, like, if they can Thought Erasure my Fires, I can't stop their Fires.
You are all so generous. They are coming.
Can trade here. And do it again. Gentlemen.
Feel the heat of my flame
Behold.
has arrived.
The thing is, counterspells are just so bad in the deck. Because obviously once you have Fires in play, they don't do anything. And half these decks have Teferi anyway. So like... We didn't stop the fire. Hey, game's over. Alright, they just get whatever it's called, Casualties of War win. Alright, whatever. Like, not a great mirror for us. So we're 3-1 now, I believe, right? No, Spark Double is terrible. Spark Double is the epitome of a win more card. We played Spark Double in our previous deck. It was a Your Deck Live viewer deck submission, and it never did anything. We never had a Spark Double in our hand, and were able to cast it and have it do something. And we had it in our hand a lot. It is a total win more card. Come on. Come on. It's better. So, we don't know if Justice Strike is going to be good, but we have Clarions. We're going to keep it and ship it. Spark Double is good if your Planeswalkers are staying alive. If your Planeswalkers are staying alive, you're probably winning the game. Just play another Planeswalker, you know? Once upon a time. Oh, bedtime. What the hell's going on over there? Bedtime. Oh, the old Zibster. Alright. Unfortunately, Edgewall Innkeeper is quite good, but... Alright. So, they're going to get a Thoughtcast off of this, but at least we get to kill all the Innkeepers, so... Find how good Narset is here. I don't know why I get it wrong sometimes. I just want to hit the wrong thing. We didn't start the fire. Find. This game is over. O V E E E E R. Over. Yeah, draw a card. Just kidding. Passive funked.
Meditate and prepare.
Gentlemen. Behold. Yeah, Zibanejad now has the best hamster in the world at his back, so he's doing super well, obviously.
Magnificent! Right on schedule.
Thermodynamics homework. Captain Jack, you get your thermodynamic homework out of my stream, alright? I don't want to think about that. Circle of Loyalty to be insane in Jeskai Fires. What does that card do? Is that the Knight card? Yes, if we bounce fires, we're free from the fires-ness. Alright, so they're like black... green adventures. I don't think we sideboard. Devout Decree is like too narrow, I think. Maybe you want like a Justice Strike over like one of the Drawn from Dreams, but otherwise I think we're good to go. Did I see the I can't say that word. Temur Fires deck? No, I have not. What the hell was that? Was that you, Zibby? Crazy little monster. Remember, folks, stream's brought to you by Colas Apparel Design. ColasApparel.shop. Get your cool Magic shirts right now. Fun, awesome designs that actually you want to wear, and they're mad comfortable. When I think about them, I touch myself. Check them out. Colas Apparel and Design. Use promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order. ColasApparel.shop. Check it out. They have shirts for me coming too, which is awesome. Yeah, sure. When you sideboard with this deck, isn't work better with 4 ways to find sideboard via... No, because casting a fairy is very expensive. We gotta just draw our cards, you know? Alright, need a white source now. Did it. Dude. Oh, Zibby's stirring. There he is. Good morning, Zibby. Alright, don't play Lovestruck Beast. Alright. So... No problem, Silver. Yeah, the wishing with the fairy is way too slow, normally. It's only really good with fires. So, alright. So we can Clarion here, which might be important just to kill the Innkeeper. Yeah, and also this might not be able to attack. Alright. I don't love this, but... Clarion, my wayward son. Someone asked when the Twitch Sings stream is. I might actually have one of those at some point. My partner manager was discussing some things with me. I did do lifelink. I always do lifelink. I always do both every time. Never want to screw it up. This is pretty sketchy. We're going to bounce a Lovestruck Beast. We could bounce the 1/1 and pray, but that just seems way too stupid. Yes, Nicole will be on it as well.
Stand by and what I've got.
I played the Win Every Card event yesterday. I went 9-2. Playing this deck. I punted a bit too. If you bounce a token and they have a 1/1 in their hand, we go to 1. And we're probably going to lose. Just not worth it. Like, if I felt like we needed a miracle to win the game, then sure. But we don't. We're definitely going to win this game if we can cast Time Wipe and cast Sarkhan and stuff, so... Ral's actually not very good. It's just too clunky. Yeah, it's a pretty good Time Wipe here. Wipe it up. Now I've got Narset and Sarkhan and a life gain land. Sure. Excuse me. So if they can kill my dragon, playing Sarkhan's bad. If they don't, it's great because the dragon will trade with the Lovestruck Beast. But yeah, I think it's. I mean, like, also can just Narset and look for a removal spell of some kind, or a Teferi. Interesting spot. The deck list is right on the overlay, thanks to Cardboard Live. Because if they kill the dragon and kill my Sarkhan, we're still not taking damage, so it's fine. Just buys us some more time. Sure. I'd love to have some more mana. That's great. That makes our Narset a lot better. Oh god, we're dead. That's a huge tilt. Alright, well. We couldn't do much about that. Questing Beast is pretty good against us. Alright, run it back. No, Lovestruck Beast needs to see exactly a 1/1 in play. So we're 3-1 right now, right? 3-1. It's pretty good. Follow stream. Like the video on YouTube. Thanks Reg for life. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is my song. Yeah, it's fine. We talk about how the pie in the art for baked into a pie doesn't have a crimped crust, nor is it in a pan, so it wouldn't hold its shape. Can if you want to. Questing Beast is good against decks like this for sure. It's not. I never say Questing Beast was a bad card. I think everyone just thought that Questing Beast was like Teferi Time Raveler good, and it's not that good. It's not a bad Magic card. It's good. It's more so that people were overrating it. So Lovestruck Beast make a 1/1. Oh, alright. We could. Get Teferi next turn. We got Bonecrusher Giant. Time Wipe. I think Teamer Elementals is still viable. I don't know, maybe. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta kill the Innkeeper. Let's kill that Innkeeper. Stat. So whenever you cast, yeah. Hello. Passage comes in untapped later. And deck thinning is worthless. Alright, so we're gonna Fires here. Use Giant. We could Teferi, it's not very good though. Could Teferi bounce the human actually? Actually I like that a lot. Because now the 5/5 has to attack Teferi and that feels great. They have Questing Beast, we have Time Wipe, so that's fine too.
I am not going to sit this one. Let's try this.
I mean, deck thinning your deck with a fetch land is almost statistically irrelevant. It's such a small, minute factor that it rarely factors into any decision. Whereas like sequencing your lands better is better. In Modern, the one life is much more important than the minuscule chance to draw a better card. It is occasionally correct, but most of the time not. People tend to strongly overvalue it.
Only time will tell.
Alright, so pretty sweet Time Wipe here. We'll Narset first, I guess. Lovestruck can't attack. Another Time Wipe? That or Sarkhan is the interesting question. I think I want Sarkhan. Oh, I screwed up. I put the wrong land. Oh, no, I didn't. I guess I gained a life, but I could have castled. What did I play? Did I play Beacon? Or did I play the fetch land? Because we were talking about it. Questing. Played the Beacon? Yes, I mean, one life is not irrelevant, you know, but... I mean, Questing Beast is good, you know? Alright. Well, now we're going to Castle and Sarkhan and Bonecrusher Giant. Bring it on, Questing Beast. gentlemen. What's up, one? Feel pretty good here. We got Fires in play. We got Castle Vantress going. We got some gas left over. We got to get a board. Questing Beast is legendary. Can't play another one. There's so many words on this card. It's unreal. And most of them don't matter. I think his deck's very good. It's very fun, too. It's enjoyable. Murderous Rider targeting Sarkhan. Right? Sure. Fine by me.
There is no peace in defeat.
Am I going to Magic Fest Europe? No. I don't go to GPs if they're like a few hours from my house, typically. Upkeep stop, please. Thank you. Draw. Wow. Just 5 bricks in a row. Tilt. Is there any interest in Teferi bouncing Questing Beast? I mean, yeah, actually, because they're just dead. So, cool. Let's do that.
This isn't a fight you can win. Here we go.
I said as Vigilance, I'm an idiot. They're mostly dead, though. Narset? Sure. I like Narset. Narset is good. So they can beast and attack my Teferi, or whoever attacked me, kill Teferi, and then we just gotta find a way to kill the beast and we kill them. And they're almost dead either way. And we have Narset, and life is good. Life is good. About to go 4 and 1. It's not bad, I guess. We basically have a Narset, and we have half a Narset and a full Narset. So, like, next turn wise, we're going to be able to at least look at the top 4 cards no matter what. So, how am I in gold? I have played almost no arena in the last 2 months. This is probably... They're just dead. They're getting passive punked. They have an Assassin's Trophy, and they don't realize they can't cast it. But yes, I played almost no arena in the last like 2 months. Last month especially, I was playing mostly Magic Online and Modern because it was just pre-rotation. It wasn't very fun. So passive punked. All right, so 4 and 1 with our 1 loss coming to the pseudo mirror in Grixis Fires, and overall, this is one of the better decks in the format. Things are going to change. The Pro Tour is in like 1 week, I think, and I think that counterspells and aggressive kind of counterspelly decks are good against these style of decks. And Golos, this is not the end of the format. This is the beginning of the format. But this deck is sweet. A lot of power. Teferi and Narset. Great shell. Good engine in Fires and Fae of Wishes. A lot of fun. Playing spells for free. Playing Sarkhans and casting off-color cards from your sideboard. Very fun. Very fun deck. Definitely give it a try if you like decks like this. Yeah, that's basically it. So, that's going to do it for me today. We're going to call it a day. I'll be on tomorrow morning as well, of course. And then on Thursday, we have some Your Deck Lives scheduled. Should be a lot of fun. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, etc., etc. Watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. And yeah, YouTube folks.